Hello and welcome to Magic Pound Crafts. This is Jurgita and I'm starting second part of January. And as you can see, I picked up a new whip for this part. So it's Summer Ball by Sandy Littlejohn. And according to pattern reading program, I have about 45.4% of it already done before this, so it's a fresh start this year. And I'm gonna remind you how much I've done. So this is what it looks like, and it's a full length, so that's how tall it is. And again, the black color, I'm doing 3 threads. Fabric is 32 count Lugana, and I'm doing, of course, 2/2. And the skin, all of the skin, I'm doing 1/1 full stitch. So again, I'm doing the back stitch once the kind of like a shape is done and finished, or a couple of them. So up to this point is fully like done. And before, the part looked like this. There's a little bit hiding, of course, in there. So there's a painting on the top, and like right here, and this guy is gonna be more. And I'm gonna use this for this week's magical school homework that needs to be something dainty. And I think all those ladies always try to be dainty because they're in higher society, seems like it. So I'm gonna do that while my previous video is being saved. I'm working on that, and also I'm finally getting through my comments. I was very bad in a little bit in the past month, so I'm trying to catch up on the comments, and we'll see how much this is gonna go. I think I'm gonna go past the homework with this piece, and it's gonna be one of the main pieces, whips for this week. And today's considered like an ice day, like a snowy day in school. Schools are canceled because possibility of a bad ice storm. So everybody's at home, and dog is always here with me. You're gonna hear probably all the time like clapping of his nails on the wood floor. So anyway, let's start with my summer ball. And a couple of seconds for you later, for me several days. It's the evening of the 20th, and you can see the result. That's like all I've been working on this past several days, and lost few hours of sleep because it's, again, I can't put it down. I was sucked it in, and really magical school helps because you look at the total where you're like outrageous headmistress count. It's like just over 100 more left, and you can do check for that. So it's like you adding this a little bit, and little by little it total adds up. So I'm very excited. You can see kind of this guy is almost fully done. I kind of stopped doing the skin. I figured it probably would be easier to do 1/1 and shaping wear colors, and instead of like 2 squares, I kind of blended in and mixed in a little bit more their steps. So once I do, I think, all around outlines with the full stitches, I'm gonna go back with the skin colors. So that's what it looks like. The nutty guy is almost fully done as the body, and there is the lady's dress that's dancing with this guy right smack middle. So that's what I did. And then today, since it's Monday, we have a new weekly homework, and I used a little bit this earlier, and then I grabbed something else, and that is my George. So as you can see, I'm getting very close to finish the 4th row. So maybe 1 or 2 more kicks and it will be done, the 4th row out of practically full 10 ones, almost full 10th. But I'm just counting that as a kind of full row for now. So yeah, so it's just you can kind of see it was lighter blue in this part, and it's getting like those darker grays in there, and keep working on that. By the count, I should be done before February February 22nd, George's birthday. Since it's going to be 2 years since we've been on this. Gosh, the time flies. So 3 more years. So I need to get cracking. And my goal was to do 10, the whole another row. But I think technically I should be doing more than that. But at least minimum would be that. So I just finished this and put a picture in my homework part. And I'd love to start the new design, which would be model stitch again, one of the witches, and today is the 20th of the year 2020, so that's why I waited till now to start it. And you'll see this new design in a second. And what you see in front of you is the thread colors that's gonna be used. The fabric, I sent several pictures of different fabrics I had in that count for 32 count, and the designer Lady D picked this one. It's a Mystic Belfast 32 count by Picture This Plus. So I have to still cut it, and I'll show you the design. This is just a printed copy for myself to look at. But that's pretty much what she's supposed to look. It's a witch of the May night, I think it translates. Something witch of the May. So that's what is going to be my new start. And I already had 2 of her witches stitched for her. And she gave me this one now to do. So I'm very excited. I think it's going to really... We think it's gonna really pop out with this Mystic dark like a navy black blue color. So that's gonna be my new start. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. And hello on the 2nd of February, so 2/2/2020, and if you read it backwards it also would be 02/02/2020. So what I've done in the past 10 days is worked a little bit on this Blue Chick by Jim Shore. And as you can see, this was before, so I still did not put any of the beads in, but I worked on his backside, so I put in just over 200 stitches only in this part. And most of my time was spent on 99, which I brought with me. And I'll show you what I have up to this point. So I already moved my Q-snaps, and you can see there's one row actually hiding. So I started working and almost done with the 5th row, just a couple more bottles and the shelf left out of total 9. And until tomorrow I'm gonna keep working because it's pop-up challenge for all of the resorts in Magical School, and so I'm trying to work on this one before the weekly and monthly well, monthly already started, but weekly doesn't start until past midnight tomorrow. So as you can see, all those little bottles really helped put in more other challenges that I did in the resorts. And the reason why I grabbed just these 2 works is I'll show you what's outside the window. So that's what the view is outside the window in St. Louis. It's a children's hospital, so we've been here for those past 2 days, and I've managed to ask for family to bring only those 2 works. So I can't show you how much I've done on my Witch of May night because it's still at home. I haven't been home except for 2 hours the whole time, and I couldn't bring it with me. So it's amazing in this children's hospital how they try to keep kids happy and entertained. There is a little school. I'll put in a picture of what's the front door of a little school room is. And also there's different playrooms. They have clowns coming in that volunteer from local circus. They have musical therapists coming in with instruments that they spend time, and they have different playrooms to play, and one of them is like a gaming room, and at the end of the video I'll insert a short showing it. So they really are there to ease up worries of kids and parents. So yeah, and hopefully sometime this week we'll be going home. It was an unexpected stay, but yeah, and today is a Super Bowl day, so we might watch commercials during halftime and maybe a little bit of the concert. And so that's the scenery. There's one major highway going on that way and another major highway going like that way, so you can kind of see at night what it is. So that's it, and when I get home I'll show updates on my other works, and right now that's the only thing I'm working on is the 99. So hope everybody has a good day, and today is going to be warm for us, so we might be able to step outside for a few minutes. So until the next time, this was Jurgita saying keep on stitching and be nice to each other. Bye.